right, we're looking at 6.2, problem solving in geometry with proportions. So basically, we're doing more of yesterday, except we're adding some things to it, like some more pictures and some more complicated pictures than yesterday, and adding two different of the same thing. Okay? So again, we know what geometric means means.
Yeah.
Geometric means x equals, that is 2, not equals 9.
Really just
X equals the square root of AB. Okay? We understand more properties of proportions. We could flip them. If you add something to one, you've got to add it to the other so that they're still congruent. Okay, so let's try this. What is the square root of 9 times 4?
6.
We get the square root of 36, which is
6.
Okay? All right. What is the square root of 5 times 4? Get the square root of 20.
Approximately 9.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the way to do it where it's not approximately. What two numbers, excuse me, I'm speaking right now. What two numbers can there be when you multiply 20? 2 and 10, but neither are perfect squares. So let's go back to 4 and 5. What is the square root of 4?
2.
So we could say 2 square root 5. That is no longer approximate. That is an exact answer. Yes, you're going to need to know.
Yeah, we did that in algebra 2.
Yes, you did. Okay. We've got the square root of 10 times 15. That gives me the square root of 150. What two numbers can multiply together to 150 that gives me a perfect square? Well, let's talk about perfect squares. So, let's talk about perfect squares. Perfect squares means when you multiply two numbers together, they give you something.
9.
So, let's see. 150, let's start with 4. Nope, doesn't go in there evenly. Let's start with 2 is not a perfect square.
16.
So 16 go in there evenly. Nope. 42. 9. 42 is not an answer.
49.
49.
No.
Alright, so no perfect squares go in here. Therefore, you can leave it as the square root of 50, or you could find the approximate answer, which is 12.25. Okay? But if I told you to show the exact answer, you'd have to do the square root of 50. If I say you can show the approximate, it's approximately 12.25. Okay, this is going to disappear, unfortunately.
Sean, your handwriting.
Shh. I am recording this, so if we could keep it down, please.
Oh, sorry.
All right, I'm going to move to using proportions with figures. Okay, so we've got these funky figures. I want you to pay attention to this. We've got BC over DC, this is on your paper, equals AC over EC. So first thing I'm going to look for is B to C. What is B to C?
We don't know.
B to D is 10.
Yeah.
C to D is X, so B to C would be 10 minus X.
Yes.
Okay. D to C is X. A to C is 8. And E to C is 4. I can do this because these two triangles are similar, which means they're proportional. Okay. I'm going to cross multiply, giving me 4 times 10 minus X equals 8X. I get 40 minus 4X equals 8X. Add 4X to both sides. 40 equals 12X. We divide both sides by 12. And X equals approximately 3 1/3. Do you have a question about this one?
Wait.
Okay. The next one we've got AB over BC, this is on your paper, equals FE over ED. Okay, so let's start. What is A to B?
2.
What is B to C?
5.
Okay. What is F to E?
X.
And E to D?
8.
There you go. Simply cross multiply.
It'd be about 3.
And then divide both sides by 5. 3.2.
That's not half.
Is there anything else want me to explain, or you feel okay going on to the next one? Yes.
How did you do that?
You say it now. You can't do it anymore.
Oh my.
How did I get that?
Scared.
Okay, because I knew this whole thing was 10, but I know this little part here was x, so I know the leftover would have to be 10 minus x. The whole thing's 10. We're taking away the x from it to get the rest of it. All right, let's move on. So we've got C, which is BG over CD equals AB over AC. B to G is 7. C to D is, what is it? Okay. A to B,
Is X
A to C.
12?
Yeah, because it's a rectangle, it has to be the same on the other side. Okay, so we cross multiply and we get 84 equals 21x. Divide both sides by 21 and x equals 4.
That's why you cut it. What?
Okay, since I know x is 4, what would C to B be?
C to B?
What would C to B be?
That would be.
2?
No.
We
that
know.
would be 2.
A to B now is 4.
8.
It would be 8, because it would have to add up to 12. Okay, we're going to use some geometric means to solve the next two. And we're done. Okay, we need CD over AB equals AB over EF. And we're using AB twice. Do you see how they share a side? That's why. Okay, CD is 3. What's AB?
27. X.
Okay, what's AB again?
X.
And what's EF?
27.
Do you see that if I turned this little guy upside down, it would look like this? This is 3 and this is x, and you see I had to take the little top over the big top and the little big side over the big side. Okay, so we cross multiply and I get x squared equals 81. So I get x equals plus or minus 9. Would it make sense to have the length of a side be negative 9?
No.
No, so we know it has to be 9. You guys want to try the next one on your own?
Sure.
Yeah, let's try that next one on your own.